Morning, everyone. How are you? My name is Jamario Carter. I'm actually outside enjoying me a cigarette right now, waiting on DoorDash to deliver my pain pills because I have a toothache like hell. So I am actually going to take some Excedrin and some ibuprofen for the inflammation. Um, my main thing I want to talk about today is that loving yourself, being true to yourself. The Bible states that you have to be true to thyself. So what that means is that you always should stay true to who you are as an individual. Never try to compete or compare yourself to someone else. Um, I'm actually on a journey of my life that I really don't know what God is calling me to do, but I do know that He's calling me for something great. So I want you guys to know that no matter what obstacles you face in life, you just got to keep continuing and keep going. It's so funny, you guys. Let me tell you about yesterday. Um, so I was on my way to Walmart, and I stay in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm from Muskegon, Michigan, and it was a lady. Um, she's walking across the street, but I noticed everything. So she's literally walking across the street, and other cars are coming past. She didn't try to rush. She didn't go in front of them. This lady literally tried to rush and like tried to get hit by my car, but I knew already intuitively what she was doing. So she must think, like, oh, he must be very rich or he must be very successful when I'm just making it just like everyone else. But it's so funny that she actually did that in Atlanta, but they do that quite often out here. It's like one of their biggest scams. They will literally go out and get hit by a car. And like I told my friend yesterday, I said, one day they're going to get hit and they're going to be singing, I Believe I Can Fly. So, um, I just want you guys to know, please watch these people with their scams out here. It's not just in Atlanta, it's everywhere, United States, especially Dallas, Texas. That's a big scandalous state, full of lies and skeletons. But I definitely just want everyone to know, be careful around your surroundings and people. I also want to say, watch your surroundings, meaning some things in life can be called an inside job. See, the homosexuals really think like they're slick and they're smooth and they're clever, but they're not. I told you guys about my phone getting hacked in Dallas. Someone was using my pictures, calling themselves Tony Walker, and then they were calling themselves Anthony Davis. I guess on Twitter they were calling themselves Anthony Davis, and then they were calling themselves Tony Walker on Jack. I guess everybody's furious now that I found out they were actually using my pictures, screenshotted my pictures from my Facebook. But yeah, it was just a big mess. The crazy part is I didn't find out until I was in Manton, Michigan. My mother owns apartments out there in Manton. Actually, she just sold them before I moved up here. But I made a police report about it once I found out. I also discussed it with my mom and told her how people were actually trying to frame me. They were trying to set me up. Due to me always being educated, handsome, I've always been successful, entrepreneur. I come from a good background. My mother was a CPA. She was an auditor. She retired when she was 40. She's 73. I love you, Mom. But I was raised by a Caucasian. But I definitely have my ancestors' DNA because I was ready for the smoke. So when I came to Atlanta, I guess Dallas, wanted to continue their little gang that they started with this little Joker stuff. So everybody kept asking my name and where I was from and all this stuff and what you do and all this weird shit. I also do hair for a living. I'm also spoiled. I pretty much, my mom gives me anything I want. I've always been very spoiled, but I've also worked very hard. God says, bless the child that has his own. So people don't understand when you're blessed abundantly. I'm going to get abundantly blessed regardless. My mom makes sure that she's one of my biggest supporters. I love you, Mom. Shout out to Phyllis. But I don't understand it. But yes, Yesterday, literally, someone literally tried to get hit by my vehicle so that they could, you know, file a lawsuit or, your insurance. But they've been doing that pretty much a lot in the Atlanta area. So I pretty much laughed it off. But what I mean by inside job is I stay around a lot of homosexuals in the pad split thing. I rent a room. I'm trying to see what area I want to be in or if I want to stay in Atlanta. But basically what I'm saying about an inside job is homosexuals stay here. So, they thought that they were going to play this little game too. They all work together. I pretty much know it. I just sit there and smile and grin about it. I'm like, dang, like, oh my gosh, like the Grim Reaper's here. But anyways, yeah, they pretty much was supposed to get information. They basically wanted to make me look bad. So like they are always out and about, like if I go to stores or if I go anywhere. Their whole purpose is to defame my character, to make me look bad. It's really sick and it's really sad, but homosexuals are sick and sad. So I just pretty much want to let everyone know that, an inside job means that's basically what that means. I'm renting a room here in Atlanta, Georgia, until I can actually find a place of my own. And it's gays here, so with my phone being hacked, I'm thinking, oh, they were playing this little game too. Now, I guess they were using my pictures on Jack, Twitter, and Grindr. So I'm actually on Jack and Grindr. I've never been on Twitter, but I do have an X account. Again, my name is Demario, Demario, Carter, C-R-T-R. But they kept playing this little game like, saying, Tony, Anthony. So now what I do, and it just makes them really upset, is I'm like, is your name Tony? Is your name Anthony? Oh my gosh, you guys, you should see how upset they get. They got beat at their own little Tricks Are for Kid game. But they also tried a lot of different sick things that, is disgusting. But they thought that they were actually doing something, and the whole time, honey, I am connected with the spirit. My third eye is very open. My throat chakra is very good. They tried to play with that as well, to basically do shut up spells, humiliation spells, just all type of different things, the defame a character spells. But when I say what they did, they even had used children in their little game that they were playing. Literally having children disrespect a grown man. But I just want you guys to know that just watch your back out here, because this world is a cold world. And I love you. And again, my name is Demario Carter. Check in with me again. Love you guys.